Hello lovelies, welcome back to the channel. So as promised, I have another video today. I've promised to do a video every day this weekend to make up for my lack of videos this week. Today's video is a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout, and this is one I did maybe about 2 weeks ago. I didn't love it. I wasn't in love with it, and I wasn't sure I was going to share it, but I figured, why not? It's something new. So I'm starting with watercolors, and this was something new for me. I don't tend to use watercolors much at all, let alone in my scrapbooking. But I have recently, I've got many watercolor collections. I figured I might as well start using them, and I've been using them in my creative journal because I've been looking for new ways to brighten up my pages. So I thought I would give it a go, and I really fell in love with watercolors, with playing with them and experimenting with them. And once I got the hang of them, I was pretty happy with them. So I thought I'd give it a go and do a layout. To be honest with you, I wasn't too fond of it to start with. But, I warm up to it, I really do. I think I did this one actually before the watercolor background I did on a recent video of my niece with the pink and purple background. This page I actually did before that, which is probably why I'm not too fond of it. I'm still trying to get the hang of the whole watercolor thing. So this was not long after I killed my computer. I hope I haven't killed it, but it's not booting up at the moment. So I have to get a computer tech out. So I have no access to the photos that are on my computer. And due to the fact that I have a PictureMate, I can't print any photos with my printer. I'm hoping to fix that in the next few weeks and get myself a selfie that I can use straight from my phone. But I do have the HP sprocket. So what I did is I printed off 2 photos from the sprocket. Now this layout is based on a sketch that was posted last month. And no, June, we're still in June. It's not July till tomorrow. So earlier in the month it was posted on a Facebook group that I'm in, and I thought I would give it a go. And I really liked the fact that there was 2 smaller photos with some embellishing around it. So I decided to print off 2 photos, 2 very similar photos with my sprocket. And these 2 pictures are of me and my niece, and they're very similar photos. And in one, we're pulling a funny face. Well, I'm pulling a funny face and she's sort of just staring. And in the other, it's more of a smiley one. So, I get the goofy one and then we get the good one. So I've put the 2 of them together, and I like the fact that they're very small. So then when you put them together, you get multiple photos, but it's not overwhelming the layout because they're really big. So then I got my stencil, and whenever I do hearts in the background, I tend to use this stencil because I like the different sized hearts. And I went and got some cherry pie paint, so back to good old acrylic, and I've just added that to the background. The sketch did call for a circle and that here and there. I totally forgot to take a picture of the sketch that I'm using, so I can't share that with you, but I like using sketches, especially when I'm feeling a little tired or bored with my layouts, or feeling like they're all starting to look the same. I enjoy sketches because they help you get out of that, stuck sort of zone. But a lot of the times I find that even when I'm attempting to follow a sketch, they still sort of morph into my own sort of thing, which is what happened with this one. And that's what I really like. It's sort of like a good jump start, a good place to, kickstart that mojo again. So, and of course I put my own spin on it by adding a whole bunch of mixed media in the background. So, that's what I like about sketches. They're open to interpretation. So I'm just backing my photos. Now these are on sticky paper. I do have a video from a while ago telling you all about my HP sprocket. But so they print a small photo. It's half the size of a 3x4 because you can print 2 and make the size of a 3x4. And they're printed on sticky paper. So I've put them on some backing paper, and then I have used some white tissue paper just to help that stand out from my mixed media background. So I've had to change my lighting. There is about an 2-hour window during the day where the sun streams straight into my side window, but it causes a lot of shadow thanks to the trees that are not far from my back window. So yeah, it makes it really hard to film a video, and of course that's when I find myself my most motivated. So I have to close my blinds and turn my light on, but I have a warm light bulb and it drives me crazy. I need to get a new one. So sorry for the changing lighting. But now, oh, this is my favorite part. So I'm about to do my title, and I found these white, they're not thickers, but they're alpha stickers. And they worked perfect to pop straight off that pink, because I'm going to put my title under my photo. And I've still got some of that pink watercolor there. Now, I pride myself in being the crazy aunt. It is a title that I adore, and it suits me rather well. So in this one, my title is going to be Loves Her Crazy Aunt, because she does. She loves me, and she loves that I'm crazy. And these, you can see the pictures much better now. These pictures are when we were playing on her mat. She was laying on her mat and playing, and I was waiting for her mum to get ready because we were going to go for a walk. So, of course, I laid down with her and we were mucking around, and she loves a camera. If you've got an iPhone or a camera or something, if she can see her reflection, she loves it. So what we do is we get the iPhone, we turn the camera around so she can see herself, and we have a lot of fun. And this was one of those times. So I laid down on her mat next to her with the phone above us, and we had a great old time. And then, of course, I just snap a bunch of pictures and usually end up with some pretty good ones. So that's how I get my awesome photos. And now I'm just using my Kaiser Craft Alphas. These are my favorite. They're really good for longer titles. And I really like mixing up my titles. Because I've got lots of different alphas, I can mix them up and make longer titles. So Loves Her Crazy Aunt wouldn't fit in all the one text. But if I put the two together, it ends up being something that I really love. So a good trick I learnt with using these over the years is, instead of sticking them straight to my layout, what I do is I get out the letters I need and I stick them to a strip of cardstock or paper, and then I line all my letters up and then cut them down and then stick them down with a glue. Now it helps you to get a nice straight line with the text, with the letters, and yeah, it just makes it so much easier. So if you do have these and you struggle with them like I used to, try it this way. It makes it so much easier. So I've also used some of the tiny phrase stickers from a lot of my Simple Stories packs. I'm just going in with some lead pencil, just adding a few extra embellishments here and there. And that's it for my layout. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with a new one. Bye for now.